Look, it's 23rd MAB and we gone, man. Let's cook. Hey, man, look, so today, though, I said so today, we got us a new banger for you boys out there, man. We got Chris Brown, Usher, Teyana Taylor. Apparently, they got into some type of drama last night or the day before for Chris Brown's birthday party. And I want to know more about it, man. So y'all sent me this video, and I appreciate y'all sending me this. Let's go ahead and break it down, man. I really want to know more about what's going on because Chris Brown and Usher is like super cool, and so I'm very surprised that this situation happened. And I usually don't do the tea, y'all know me, but I want to break this down. Let's get straight into it. Like button, sub button. Let's do it.
Sources say that Chris Brown allegedly put the pause on Usher at a party.
That's crazy.
What happened? Stay tuned to find out more in this video.
Salute to Impressive, by the way. I really hope it wasn't over to something stupid, too. It probably over something super stupid, man.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Impressive channel. Now, it's been reported by Hollywood Unlocked that Chris Brown and his crew jumped Usher at a party. Now, this story is crazy, but for some reason, it doesn't sound that out of pocket. So far, the actual fight between them was not caught on camera. However, no one has come out and denied this either, which I find to be very suspicious.
Yeah.
And it's even more suspicious to me that Usher's son actually hinted that something did happen. So honestly, I do think it happened. And even though there's no footage of it, a few sources said that it did happen. According to Hollywood Unlocked, Usher threw Chris Brown a surprise party in Las Vegas. It was a skate party and it was supposed to be fun. There were a lot of celebrities there. Omarion was there, Summer Walker was there, Mario, Bow Wow was there, Teyana Taylor was there. And it looked like some good vibes. In fact, if you see some of the videos, you can see a lot of
fun as
people
hell.
laughing and having a good, jolly time. So what exactly happened? What shifted? Well, according to sources, it was said that the party went downhill after Chris Brown reportedly got disrespectful with Teyana Taylor. Now, according to lovebscott.com, Chris was angry that Teyana was at his party because Teyana pulled out of the tribute that he was supposed to give to Michael Jackson at the AMAs. She pulled out at the last minute, and Chris believes that her pulling out is one of the big reasons why his tribute to MJ was canceled. Now, that's not the reason we heard. We heard the producers of the AMAs actually cancel Chris's performance because of Chris's violent history.
I'm honestly very surprised at Chris. A little disappointed in him, man, because once you do what you did in the past with the whole Rihanna situation, you wouldn't want. I would steer away from all type of drama. Like I would be in no drama, bro. You got enough, and you amongst friends and family on your birthday, and nobody is there to intentionally hurt you, right? There's no reason to get your niggas involved in a situation like that to beat up who Usher, to beat up Usher. The nigga comes. Usher is the most peaceful nigga in the world. Like, he is super cool, super chill. He ain't never on no type of drama. He don't act like a thug or nothing. You hear me? I understand if it was Trey Songz, I get that. Trey Songz a little weird. He try to act tough. He weird. He be doing some weirdo shit. I get that. But Usher, come on, bro. To me, that makes no sense at all. And I really hope it's more than the story than just him getting mad at Teyana Taylor for pulling out at the AMAs. Like, that has to be. And she ain't that. Hold on, let me go ahead and say this. I love Teyana Taylor. But her pulling out ain't the reason why they canceled that performance. It was because of Chris Brown and his history. They did not want to platform a nigga who hit Rihanna before. Even though it happened years ago, and we should have been moved past that. We all have, but there's still some white companies out there who don't want the backlash of platforming a nigga who beat a woman before. Like, it's a business decision. Ain't got nothing to do with Teyana Taylor. I promise you. She can't be mad over that. That's way too, come on, man.
However, it seems like Chris still has an issue with Teyana over that, and they haven't been on good terms since. So he was upset to see her at his party. Teyana told Love B. Scott that Chris's behavior was out of line and he was on one and he was doing the most. And it's kind of messed up to hear because Teyana has always stuck by Chris over the years. She was always loyal to him. Even when Chris Brown had that incident with Rihanna and he was canceled by the whole industry, Teyana was the one who stood in his corner. She said that he was her brother.
Me and Rihanna is cool. You understand what I'm saying? Like, well, we used to be cool. But at the end of the day, my loyalty is with my brother.
So Teyana picked a side, and in retrospect, it probably wasn't a good idea, but at the time, she considered Chris to be her brother. So to hear that he disrespected her is messed up, and I'm trying to figure out, where was Teyana's husband, Iman Shumpert? Because I know if Iman was there, Chris would not have been bold enough to even do that. Either way, it's messed up.
Y'all gotta stop doing shit like that. See, that right there is crazy. Iman Shumpert would have got his ass whooped just like anybody else. You're in LA. Let me go ahead and say this. Iman is not from LA. Chris Brown ain't from LA. But he's been in LA for damn near 20-something years. He's been adapted. He is a part of an LA society who likes the color red and will beat the shit out of Iman Shumpert. Y'all don't understand how LA politics work. Let me tell you something. I don't give a fuck how tall Iman Shumpert is. He would have got his ass whooped horribly in there. You hear me? The niggas that Chris Brown run with, seriously, I'm not joking. They would have whooped his ass, something smooth, in LA. He's in LA. Chris Brown's been in LA for so long. He got a house out here. Everybody know where he lives. He posted his address online. The nigga lives in LA. I'm telling you right now, if he would have been there, it would have been 10 times worse. It would have been 10 times worse. I promise you. He wouldn't have helped nothing. You think niggas would have been scared of Iman? Like, you think niggas are scared of Iman Shumpert? Ain't nobody scared of him, bruh. Saying like, oh, I knew Chris Brown wouldn't have been. He would have been the first nigga hit because he was tallest one. He would have been the first one. He would have been the first one. In LA? Oh my God, bro. I'm telling you. See, the LA culture, the LA lifestyle, the game politics is people are so fascinated by it. Like, I grew up in it, so I understand it. You know what I'm saying? When you grow up in shit like this, you want to get away from it. You don't want to live in that no more. When everybody in your family's a blood or a crip, it's like, I don't want to be a part of that no more, bro. I don't want nothing to do with that. But when you come out here from out of town and it's something new to you when you in your 20s, you're like, oh, I'm so fascinated with this culture. I'm so fascinated with it, right? Then he becomes a part of something. And then when you become a part of something, bro, it's like the only way out is death damn near. You hear me? And them niggas is willing to die over, man, Chris Brown is they meal ticket. They will protect Chris Brown to the end of time, bruh. Iman would have got he would have got his lanky ass whooped all around there, bruh. He would have got hit with a fucking skate 18 times in his neck. I promise you. It would have been bad for that boy. Thank God he wasn't there. Respectfully.
Chris came for Teyana like that, and TMZ was able to catch some footage of the rift before the actual fight took place outside. Now, a source said that Chris was very intoxicated at this party.
Of course he was.
When he approached Teyana, and Usher tried to intervene. He was trying to play the peacemaker and calm everybody down. You know, Usher, he's really cool, calm, and collected. He's never involved in any drama like that.
Never.
So he's always trying to bring the peace. He's just good, positive vibes. However, Chris Brown didn't like the fact that Usher got involved, and allegedly he called him a coward and left the room. Now, the drama continued on outside, and Usher tried to follow Chris Brown, and according to the source, again, Chris Brown and his crew attacked Usher. They attacked an R&B legend, y'all. This is absolutely crazy. Usher invited this man out. He threw him a party. He sang happy birthday to him. He even praised him on several occasions. And Chris's people attacked him and gave him a bloody nose. I mean, they attacked Usher. Usher has been nothing but kind.
I really hope this is not true.
Hey, bro.
I really hope this is not true.
Make some noise for my motherfucking brother, man.
I love you.
Love you for life, man.
For life. For life. You were great. You were a legend. We love you. And we're going to continue to keep lifting you up, bro. I love you more.
That's tough, man.
I love you more.
That's tough. I know
When
Chris
it comes to
Brown.
verses,
Yeah.
Chris Brown, Usher verses.
Yep.
You know, would you have done or would you do something like a verses?
Yeah, man, me and Chris will kill the world if we ever did something together like that. I'm not saying it's verses, but
Right.
I'm gonna just say this. If that ever happens, it'll be one of the biggest things that anybody has ever experienced in entertainment, in celebration of two people who love each other. Because I
Yeah.
love Chris. I don't
Yeah,
like
man.
him. I don't like his music. I love his music. I love
Yeah.
him. He's my little brother, and he's always been there.
Damn.
For me, and I've always been there with him through hard ups and down times. I've been there with him, and you know, for us to be able to celebrate what we do together, man, that'll be crazy.
So Usher has made it clear that he loves Chris. He looks at Chris like a brother. So when I heard this story about
Man, if this really happened, bro, I know Chris Brown. I know he hurting because that's probably the one nigga he really. You could tell that Chris Brown loves Usher. He's always have. You know what I'm saying? You could tell. You know the love is there. They definitely boys, and Usher's always supported him, man. And so for that to happen, even though he was intoxicated, this is why you can't be drinking all the time. You gotta know when and where to drink. Like when I go out in public, I don't get over drunk. When I'm home, I'm getting fucked up because I'm in the confines of my own home, and I know I can't do nothing here. I'm chilling. I ain't going nowhere. I'm not driving. But when you drinking, this is why drinking and being intoxicated, being under the influence, can really mess up your life. Just one moment can mess up your life, and it's just unfortunate because if Chris Brown is on go, the niggas around him was on go. So when he drunk and he getting rowdy, everybody else is like, shit, I'm up. Because nobody else want to get kicked out of that circle. They all loving their life. They all up there in Chris Brown house kicking it, playing 2K, having a ball. You hear me? Then if Chris Brown don't feel like you with him, then you gone. And so when he drunk, and the thing is, when you have a bunch of yes men around you, I'm not saying they are, but I'm sure you got a couple in there that might be cool with anything he do. And that's why I can't be around a bunch of niggas, because I'm not a yes man. I'm the type of nigga like Chris Brown. We gotta go. Nigga, you wildin', nigga. Chris, you wildin'. You wildin'. I'm the type of nigga that'll be like, we gotta get the fuck out of here, bro, before you do something stupid. You know what I mean? Also, Usher gotta understand, why would Usher follow him to his bus or follow him outside? Usher, stay your stupid ass inside. Like, check with that nigga tomorrow. He clearly don't want to talk. Don't follow him outside. He not in the mood to talk. You hear me? The niggas around him are gonna defend him no matter what. So you gotta go ahead and move smarter. And no, I'm read the room. Reading the room is a survival instinct that niggas don't have anymore. Read the fucking room, Usher. You hear me? Like that's it. But that's crazy work.
Usher and Chris getting into an altercation, I was like, what in the world? This is so random to hear, but unfortunately, I wasn't completely shocked by it. Usher and Chris haven't confirmed or denied anything as of yet. I do know they're supposed to do the Lovers and Friends Festival, so they might squash it on stage later on. Who knows? Or they might not address it at all. Maybe Chris won't even show up to the festival. But it's clear that Chris really needs to get his act together. It's not a secret that Chris Brown has issues with substance abuse. A lot of his wild behavior has been due to his abuse of drugs and alcohol. Let's be real. Also, he has a serious problem with his temper. And he has been given chance after chance after chance after chance. And it's like, how many chances is the public going to give him for him to change? I mean, this is getting ridiculous at this point. Chris Brown is in his mid-30s. It's time for him to grow up for real. And there should be no excuses made for him at this point.
I agree.
People like to make the excuse that he was young and he made a mistake and people deserve second chances. But no, at this point, he needs to really change, because one day he might run into the wrong person, okay? And things could take a fatal turn. So he's lucky that he was in an environment where people actually care about him. People care so much about him that they're not even willing to say what happened. That's the crazy thing. They're still trying to protect him. So Chris has been given a lot of grace, and that probably has been enabling him in a way. And I think at this point, he needs to take accountability for his actions. Now, the only thing that can make up for this whole incident is if Chris agrees to do a versus with Usher. a versus battle at this point is the only thing that could wipe away this negative publicity.
Nigga, ain't no verses. Hold on. Why would that be the only solution? That's not, fuck all that. Usher just got his ass whooped. You think he care about a damn verses right now? You think Usher want to dance right now? You think Usher want to perform after he just got his ass whooped? Nah, it needs to be more than this. Let's agree to a versus to heal this. No. Fuck all that. Chris Brown need to go to that man to man. I would want a fair one, a one-on-one fade. We got to catch a fade, my boy. You sober? Catch that fade real quick. Win, lose, or draw. I need to be able to touch your chin. You hear me? We need a fair one. Shake it up like men, and then we move on. We talk about it and be like, man, my bad. We apologize. We move on. We brothers. You know how many niggas I didn't fault? We still cool to this day. For men, it don't matter. Like, we can fight all the time, and I done knocked out a lot of niggas we cool with. I'm cool with a lot of niggas I done knocked out. What that mean? Like, it is what it is. Like, we homies now. Like, we cool. Now we know I can whoop your ass, but we friends, though. You hear me? So, it ain't about nothing, though. But I just hope they become cool again and figure it out. We're gonna let's go ahead.
And Chris has been kind of avoiding the versus talk with Usher because he doesn't want that smoke. He knows that Usher
Impressive just be
is
talking.
gonna wash him vocally. So I don't think he wants
Whoa, yeah,
the smoke.
vocally, yeah.
But he owes it to Usher, and he has to make up for this incident. Also, he owes Usher and Teyana Taylor an apology. Also, Chris Brown needs to check himself into rehab. Say no to drugs, people.
Yeah, the drug shit crazy. Yeah.
Anyway, tell what y'all think about this video down below. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video.
All right, man. I really hope Chris figure it out, man, and Usher. Hope they become cool again, or whatever happens. But I just expected a little bit more. You know what I mean? I want y'all to be. Man, that's just really unfortunate. It really is, man. Like, especially when Usher put in all this work, invited everybody out, Summer Walker or Marion, Bow Wow. Not Bow Wow. Bow Wow's just a normal nigga now. But you know what I mean? Like, Mario. But he invited all these celebrities out. And for this to happen, it's crazy unfortunate, man. Like, this should never happen. To Usher should always be protected. Like, there's certain people you should never put your hands on. Like Mario, Bow Wow, if you wanted to fight them for some odd reason, I understand that. But Usher is like literally somebody who had your back through thick and thin for all these times. He mentored you, always showed you love, never hated on you, never did nothing. You hear me? Like, the dude loves you. And you and your whatever homie, your crew, whooped his ass and gave him a bloody nose. It's crazy work. But anyway, look, man, like button, sub button. I'm going to see you boys tonight. Kingston, Majesty. Hey.